Hey, Zach Show Live. This is That's All, folks.
Hey, that's all, folks. How you doing? This is Zach Show.
We've been. I haven't had a new anchor cast in a while,
Yeah,
but or well, if you go to Zach Show Live's channel, he's got all the episodes, some public, some not.
yeah.
But
Actually, I still got to get the one from yesterday up.
yesterday we were talking about how on Zach's channel we went and got our tea leaves read, and then Zach later, after we got our tea leaves read, Zach posted about that on his Instagram, and it got very little engagement, and he was just surprised about that because we thought, Instagram is where like magic astrology stuff should like thrive. It just seems like it's embedded into the DNA of Instagram, that sort of vibe, but did really badly. And did you ever put any hashtags on the post to experiment what would happen post hashtag?
Yeah, I did.
What kind of hashtags did you lay in there?
And honestly, I couldn't really think of any good ones,
Didn't
but
you didn't go to? We talked about going to a hashtag generator.
oh, I forgot I was gonna do that. I guess I could do
Well,
that.
here, I'll tell you right now. So this is kind of a continuation of the podcast on Zach's channel. If you want to hear the beginning, but Zach, maybe we should just continue this on yours. But
Yeah, probably. I mean, unless you could send me the file, which I don't know if you can.
yeah, I don't think I can.
That's a fucking bummer. It's weird that I don't have the copy. Do I? I don't have the copy of it. Just you have it.
We should all have the copy. That's a
Oh,
design.
really?
No, no, no. I'm saying,
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm
We
designing
should.
Anchor, that's the way I'm designing it. But I think that's not how it's designed.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could definitely download the audio and send it to you, then you could upload it to Anchor. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it's a little bit annoying.
No, that's a
And
little.
that, I think the way it should be designed is after this call ends, we all have a copy of it.
I thought that's what it was originally, but yeah.
I don't think so, unless there's like a
No,
folder I haven't seen.
I don't think so.
Um,
Anyways, I mean, we could still do it. We can still do it.
well,
Uh,
yeah. Anyway, like, what do you think is like the most basic word that would describe your post? Tea reading?
yeah. I mean, I'll tell you
Maybe tea leaves?
the the hashtags that I put, which I just freestyled them like myself. Was tea reading, tea leaves, crystals, future reading, apothecary, energy.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is like, I just searched. Yeah, I think you did a good job. Did you get any engagement?
Yeah, a little bit. I got one random dude started following me, and then like
Did,
two
did it
other
seem like a
people
bot?
liked it.
Did these
No, he's a
seem like
real
bot activity?
person.
Okay.
I got like two more likes, and then I got this guy named Fred T enthusiast.
Mm.
So he's like he has 12,000 followers. I guess he's just like
Wow.
into tea too. He must do tea
Wow.
reading.
Like when I just searched tea leaves, should I search tea reading?
Maybe it's kind of important.
Um, I'm on the first result on Google called the all hashtag, and what? Uh, it says the best hashtags, relevant hashtags based on your searching key, tea reading, fishing addict, graduation party, party space, Heath's tea room. What? Visit Rockport. That's my
Hmm.
best friend. Save the bees. Witches. That's kind of relevant. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah, no, I think astrology is really. I'm gonna search that word. I think those are the tags you really wanted.
Yeah,
Root
that
work,
wasn't.
nails, astrology, bait. Yeah, because I feel like what the thing is tea reading hasn't taken off the way astrology has, but I really don't see any reason why it shouldn't.
No, I mean,
It's like
it's
just the same thing.
yeah,
It's actually me more fun, honestly.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if
It's
I'm
more
picking,
physical.
it's cool because like there's more random because of like the randomness of the tea leaves. Like you could get some really unique forms. Like the spider you saw in yours was really like 3D looking and cool. And
Yeah, it
that
was
old
like,
woman. Do you have a picture of the old woman one?
uh, yeah, I think I do.
That old lady there in that one was like
I forgot
vivid.
about that. Yeah, maybe I didn't. Actually, no, maybe I didn't
Oh my
take a
god, I can't
picture of
believe you
that
didn't
one.
take a picture of that. Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is
Thought
like
I did. Maybe not, though. I might have it.
when you see things, when things look accurate in the tea, it's crazy. You feel like there's magic. I mean, it's just randomness and like you can see like that's what we're talking about. Humans just see like faces and animal shapes and everything, like looking at clouds. But it does feel magical when you see something very vivid that almost seems intentional.
Yeah,
It's just
I
cool.
I wasn't really like trying to think about it too much, but yeah, I mean, it
I
was
guess I'm
it
saying
was.
I want to see. I would have browsed a tea leaf reading hashtag if I could, because I feel like if everyone in the world who's into astrology would get into tea reading, browsing the hashtag tea leaves, you'd see some fucking insane things. You'd probably
Oh
see some
yeah,
the most vivid imagery, and everyone would have. I mean, it would be
that's
cool.
true.
I'd love to browse that hashtag. Is basically what I'm saying. Is I would like tea reading to get popular.
Yeah, good point. I think people would be very much like I like my post. Like I don't think anybody really gets what tea reading is. I'm pretty sure everybody saw my post and was like, "The fuck is this?" Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
yeah, I don't think anybody. I mean, I didn't understand what it was until we went. Really.
maybe you should post again and just do a tea reading 101 paragraph. Like, here's
Yeah,
what it is. I think people would love the public service announcement. I would.
maybe I'll like prepare like a fucking PDF document and like do it, put a link to it.
Hey guys, I noticed my last post didn't get a lot of engagement. My team and I looked into the incident and we realized that the public awareness of tea reading was just not there. So, in lieu of that, I provided a PDF at this link in my bio.
Feel free to send me an excerpt, and if you'd like to talk further about it.
I think that would work.
I don't know. It's to the point where it's like, do I really want to leave my post up fucking 20 people like that liked my last picture, or do I just delete it?
So
And
you're
I
so
mean, I guess I could
embarrassed
delete
about
it.
the low engagement that you're going to erase this from history.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Take
honestly,
it
I
off your
don't
permanent record.
really
You're getting it
care.
expunged.
Here's the thing, though. Oh wow, those sprinklers are on. I haven't seen those in a while. I guess it's been raining. That's probably why. Um, but yeah, no, it's not that like for me, it was more of a lifestyle. It was more of like a light, like as opposed to a more polished picture. It was like kind of like more like I'm not really one of those people that post an Instagram picture every day, but like a lot of people just do, and it's like it's not necessarily like polished. It's kind of just like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
what's up? I'm like at a cool fucking coffee shop. Like, here's a picture of like a fucking
Yeah.
flower next to like a
Mm-hmm.
barrel or something.
You're saying
So
that's in the
it
normal Instagram feed. They'll post one post there a day, no matter what they're doing, no matter how grungy it looks. Like they'll try their best, but it might not look amazing.
yeah, but it's not even one. It's maybe two. Maybe they
Uh,
post like a few times a day. Maybe it's just like whatever. It's not like
but
like it's
the barrier
concrete.
for entry is a lot lower for some reason with these people.
Yeah. It's more of a Snapchat post, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Snapchat frequency.
Yeah. So I used to do more of that, and then like once I started like posting more shit on Instagram, I'm like, okay, well, like all my like really nice pictures that I take like a second to like do and make sure like they look actually pretty cool. They'll get more likes. I'm like, fuck, I want likes. I want to post a picture. I want that gratification. So I'd polished up my act in the last couple of
So what you're
years.
saying is that you realize that visual aesthetics are really what wins everything on Instagram.
Yeah.
Just like, but the content, it doesn't matter how important this information, what's happening in the frame is. It's more like, well, is it a good picture?
Yeah, I mean, like the majority of my posts.
And you're saying that the tea leaves was high interest to you, like lots of weird, like if you knew what you were actually doing, it's interesting. But the sheer
Yeah,
aesthetics were
maybe.
so off-putting that people didn't even give it a
Yeah,
second thought.
basically,
I
yeah.
would agree with that.
Yeah. So maybe if I was more of like someone that posted it every day and like maybe it would have got more love. But also most of my pictures these days, besides like promoting like the trash cast or like videos or whatever, are pictures. I'm usually always in the
Mm-hmm.
picture. I wasn't in that one. So, I mean, you were. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I was like, this is pretty cool. And like, and I'm going to post about this and like see if people like want to read my tea. And like, they didn't.
I Yeah, I think people just don't know what it is, and yeah, you might be right about the ugly thing. Although I feel like it wasn't a horrible picture. I mean,
No, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't like, also might have been a bad time. It was Saturday, like at like maybe 12:30 or 1. Yeah, I mean, I could speculate all day, but when it comes down to it, I got 20 likes. So.
I get like 20 likes on a good pic.
Yeah, but you also have like a fifth of the following that I do.
Mm-hmm. People, it's crazy. I really thought like everybody.
Are you are you
I
more?
thought everybody was liking, like, basically I would post like a drawing, and like 10 to 15 people max will like it. And I feel like, well, that's the only people that saw it, because like, why
Mm-hmm.
would you look at a drawing and not just give it a little heart? It's like, come on, it's not. And so,
Yeah,
but
that's
then
true.
like I would post about like my Need to Seed show or a Trash Cast post, just like, hey, go check it out, and people would come out of the woodworks to like that or comment on that I didn't even think were seeing my content when I was drawing, but it turns out they were, and just not liking it. And it's like, wait a second, what? So you can really see who people want me to be on Instagram, is I guess what I'm saying. And who people want me to be on any social network, it seems like, is a goofball jokester. People don't like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they, I mean, humor, I mean, that's what they want. They want the goofs. Can't really blame them.
No, not at all. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, if I
usually
look
I
at
do.
myself, I want the goofs.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, so I mean that the I predicted that would happen. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to happen. It was kind of it was an experiment from the beginning for me. But I thought maybe, if I got a little bit of engagement, people would start commenting, maybe it would go
But you're just going to
viral.
expunge
People
it
would be
from
like,
your record at this point.
yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, I kind of don't want to just because I'm like, I really don't give a shit like doing anything. I don't think it's really doing anything for me,
Whoa.
positive or negative.
You like went out of, I couldn't even understand you, the last two things you said. It was like the recall glitched out so crazy.
Okay. I said I don't think it's gonna affect me positively or negatively, but or just at such a way that it's not even going to be like, and yeah, it's not going to do anything. So I'll just leave it up. I don't really give a fuck.
I think you should get rid of it. That's a bad. It's a bad look. You gotta get that. You gotta
Is
get that
it?
off the timeline. No, I was just kidding.
I
I just
would
think
be
it's funny. I
interested
just think it's
to.
funny to
I
give
can't.
it this much thought, because like I have given some, like I give Twitter posts this much thought, and sometimes I do erase Twitter things.
Yeah. Why? Because you think they're too like
Sometimes I
opinionated,
just come
or
out with my gun swinging, and I just like fuck that, and then I look back on it like maybe 1 minute later. I'm like, whoa, that was I really came in savage right there.
yeah,
I could see how that could be perceived as like some real, uh, just like yeah, insensitive, just well, just how nobody can really tell the tone that you say anything in, and so
mm-hmm.
if you have something worded, you'll read it. I'll read it like 100 different ways, and I'll be like, wow, that could be really read the wrong. That could be read with a really harsh tone, and then I'll erase it.
Yeah,
I like to keep it real, but I can understand why keeping it real sometimes is perceived as harsh.
yeah, yeah. It's weird.
And it is harsh, but also, yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I guess I am always trying to provoke people. You know,
Yeah,
I'm in the end, I'm a mook after all too.
yeah. I Yeah, I'm trying to start tweeting more, but I just always forget.
Uh, yeah, you have to really think in Twitter mindset to really work on Twitter, and
Yeah, I'm not really good at it. Like every once in a while I'll get a successful post, but sometimes I feel like there's things that I have to say need more context
the
to
things
really be like appreciated.
the thing that people really like, and I've noticed, and I like it too, is like again, like I said, just it's like making jokes is just so much better. So I probably just got to write more jokes, but
Yeah, that's
because like
kind
it's
of
not like my
for the
opinions
most
won't
part.
come through the jokes too. But I don't know. Twitter just feels like a battleground, like a political battleground for some reason, and I don't know why. But also, like a few
Mm,
weeks ago, I just posted that
yeah.
I had a dream that my foreskin started growing back. Like
Yeah.
that was a dream I had for real, and I just posted I had a dream my foreskin started growing back. Everyone was like, "Wow, this is a post I like." People like. I think the thing that people want Twitter to be, and it is good when it is this, is that you just don't even think about it. You just post it. Like no matter how personal it is, you just say it, and
Yeah, yeah.
people like that a lot. That you're using it as like a no filter, no rules zone,
Yeah, yeah.
because that's what they. I
I
mean,
mean,
because they like when you're keeping it
that's the
extra
dream, I
real and raw.
guess.
And
Yeah.
yeah, but sometimes you're like, wow, should I be keeping? Should it be like Twitter is looked at as like almost like your business profile, like your business presence in some circles. Like
Yeah, yeah, for
journalists,
sure.
like that's like their LinkedIn page almost is their Twitter account. And so they can't be talking about having a foreskin dream, even though people really like that kind of stuff on Twitter. The
Yeah.
people who get taken seriously on Twitter don't say that kind of stuff. So it's kind of weird.
Do you think that they won't even favorite that tweet?
The serious people, no,
Yeah.
they won't, because they're like, come on, Twitter's the public sphere. This is where democracy happens. A lot of people still sort of have that notion that Twitter is like the public sphere, or like a public
You're,
park, or a place where like a protest is always going on, and like a battle for
so
truth.
basically,
Our best, I mean, sort of. I mean, people are still looking all over the internet for a place that feels like a good place to like really talk about social issues and get stuff done, but
yeah,
there doesn't seem to be agreed upon best place yet.
everyone's got to sign on to their Twitter so they can go favorite the foreskin tweets.
I mean, people tried to leave for Mastodon earlier this year. You hear about that?
People try to what?
Mastodon?
What
You hear
about
about
it?
it?
The animal, the
No,
dinosaur?
the other social network, like it's like pretty much exactly like Twitter, but it's like open source and like decentralized. So like all the servers are all over the place, and like
Mm-hmm.
if you join one Mastodon instance, it's like more like joining like a small community of like maybe a couple thousand other people, and so you have to like join all like there's not one big Mastodon. It's all these like different Mastodon clients, and you have to like it's kind of bonkers. But people are like, that's
Do you have to like contribute to it to like get like
yeah, you
clout?
still have clout and stuff, but it's like they're just like it's not a business. There's like a bunch, and they're like we don't accept Nazis, whatever. They like have like a lot more strict policies about like how people treat each other on Mastodon, and so that's kind of their big thing. And but in my experience, nobody's really using it after the. I mean, people seem to still be, but nobody I know uses Mastodon anymore. If they are, I mean, I'd love to know what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I've never even heard of fucking
It was
Mastodon. The only thing I
it
know.
was pretty big, and I think it's still around in certain circles.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that was like one of the Power Rangers where it, like kind of like had like the Mastodon.
Yeah, it was a cool one. That was my
Yeah.
play Power Rangers.
Green Ranger?
I was a Black Ranger.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I wasn't sure.
I was Mastodon. You were you Red, Tommy?
Yeah, I think.
I think you.
I don't
I think
know.
Sean was Billy because he had like blonde hair or something. His favorite
Yeah, he
color
was
was
blue.
blue. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I was red.
yeah. So I was Mastodon. So yeah,
But like I kind of alternated with yellow too though.
really
But she was a girl, but like yeah.
Saber-tooth tiger.
She was I think she was the Asian
Yeah,
girl. Yeah. Was she Asian back then? I can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. The original one was. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap up the show.
Okay.
I guess I'll send you this audio. Well, I don't know. Whatever.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
All right. What should I call this episode?
Maybe.
It's like it talked a lot about how Instagram rules, do's and don'ts. I mean,
How about Insta regret?
okay.
Insta regret / Mastodon.
All right.
I like because I think that we should start calling them like a little bit more like cause we always have at least two things we talk about, so I feel like you kind of got to give it a little bit more.
Insta regret and Twitter anxieties.
Yeah, that's a pretty good title. I think you're gonna get a lot of hits on that.
Insta regret and Twitter savagery, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. That sounds good.
Insta regret and the Twitter mook.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think anybody knows what mook means,
We're
but
trying to bring it back into the lexicon.
yeah.
All right.
Hopefully.
What do you think? Insta regret, Twitter anxieties.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. So like us on iTunes, rate and review. We want to get on top. If you want to talk to us on this podcast, and you could get your audio featured on this podcast, you could download the Anchor app and like just talk to either That's All Folks or Zach Show Live, and I think we can like add that audio into our show if we want. So if you want to ask us any questions or comment or anything, we'd love to integrate that audio into the show.
If any random person joins Anchor, like, can they just call us?
They can just friend us and message us. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so we have to accept.
No, I don't think. No, I
favorite them?
don't think they even have to friend. I think you can really message anyone. I'll have to check, but I think I could message anyone.
That's fun. We should call into some shows.
Well, I called into, if you want to find any other, I think I shouted them out.
Yeah, but
Hibel's really good. I messaged them once, and they shouted me out on the show. They didn't play my audio, but they were like, we got a message from the fan. It felt cool. I messaged them again because they were talking about merch. Because they're a show where two girls get high and then they're going through the Bible like part by part every episode. And they're on Easter right now. And they were talking about how she's going to release their merch is going to be rewriting the Bible, but like really edited down to what you need to know, because it's really like too much. They talk about just how like this podcast, it needed an editor. So they're going to
Yeah.
get it down to its essentials. But my idea for them, for their merch, I called in and I told them that they should get those like mini pocket Bibles, you know, with the really thin pages.
Yeah, yeah.
And make that like rolling paper so that like you carry around this little
That'd be
Bible. You rip
sick.
out the Bible page by page and you smoke it.
That's
Wouldn't that
fucking
be some sweet
cool.
merch? I mean, I don't know how they could
Yeah, that's
manufacture it,
really good.
but you know,
That's great. I mean, I think we should get some kind of
rolling
like
paper
rolling
merch.
paper merch. I think
True,
that's cool. Yeah, people would love that.
true. I'll have to look
And people that
into
smoke weed would
how
love
we
it.
could even do that, but yeah, we'll look into it.
This just this just in. I think my our weed delivery service has finally bit the dust.
You
I
tried
think
calling
that
them a
I
lot
think
of times; they didn't answer.
Yeah, Connor tried to call the other day, and now he tried to call again today, and he's like, it's just going straight to voicemail. I mean, I know they were doing illegal. It was not. They were not following the new laws. That's for sure. And who knows if they were ever actual legitimate business? I don't think they were, but yeah, unfortunately, that sucks. $5 or $40 eighth or $40 5 gram ace. Well. All right. What do you sorry guys, you could tune out at this point. This is just gonna
This
turn
is
right
just going
back
to be
into a
a
phone
regular phone
call.
call now. So,
What are you up to today?
I'm washing all these shirts because they kind of smell like Goodwill,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm washing like clothes too because I ran out of underwear. So I'm doing killing two birds with one stone, washing some clothes. Some kids are taking up the wash right now, so I'm waiting for that to get out. But then I'm just gonna wash those, add some big black squares to them. Then I think I was gonna finish editing the camp video. I was gonna try to finish that since I washed it yesterday. I was like, I know what I had to do now.
I might come by later. I'm going to the studio with that kid for a little bit, and I probably will be over in like your area. So
Okay.
I still gotta fucking work though. I really just am in a real lazy mood right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
a pretty lazy man too. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to whip yourself.
Yeah. I'm just fucking tired. I don't know. All right.
I mean, we didn't even ever talk about this, but I've been microdosing for a week now, and no noticeable changes that I can see. Can you see anything?
Yeah, damn. No.
Well, maybe we could talk about that more in another episode. Tease for another episode. How the mic? Well, I'll record. I'll call you whenever I finish 10 doses of the microdose. 10 days, because that's how much I had worth. I had 10 doses. I think I might be on like 7 right now. Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Peace.